be reminded that Varsity, the players, the coaches, and the officials, all spectators are not permitted on the court before, during, or after these matches. Now let's meet the starting lineup. For your Blackbirds, number 12, Andrew Prague. Number 32, Evan Splendor. Number 3, Mitch Murray. Number 5, John Messiah. Number 4, Jamal Stanley. By Ray Boulet.
And now, for your Merrimack Tomahawk, at guard, number 2, the General, Jackson Rosa. At guard, number 11, David Roy. At forward, number 3, three-point specialist, Drew McCarthy. And your big man, number 34, standing at 7 feet tall, Matt Schmidt. And head coach, Austin Dennis.
Jensen, yes.
Tonight's game is being officiated by Scott Pertino and Brian Smith. Tonight's athletic trainer is Elliot Oxford. At this time, please stand if you are able and remove your hat from the national anthem.
Are you ready for some basketball? I know I am. Opening night here in Merrimack, we have the Blackbirds of Keene High School taking on your Merrimack Tomahawks. Brian Gagnon here with you for our 4th season of coverage here on Merrimack TV, alongside the one and only Justin Slez. How are you, Justin?
I am doing great tonight, Brian. How about yourself?
Doing very well. The energy, obviously, very energy-packed building tonight.
It really is. You can feel it.
As we get ready to tip off the 2023-2024 season. Some expectations for this Merrimack team this year. A lot of folks thinking they could be one of the better teams in the state this year. The folks that I've talked to around the team and around the league. And we'll see how they come out here tonight. They got Matt Schmidt taking the tip. Jensen Monroe, we'll give him an introduction, along with Jackson Rosa, David Roy, and Drew McCarthy for the Tomahawks.
And the student section has been lit up.
Oh, absolutely. We are underway in the 2023-24 basketball season. Shot is no good. Rebound by number 32, Evan Spindler. Blocked by Matt Schmidt, out of bounds to the Tomahawks.
Apologies to you, Brian, stepping on your toes right at tip-off like that.
Oh, no.
That is not fourth season. You'd never know it, huh?
No worries. Rosa will bring the ball up for the Tomahawks. 7-11 a year ago. Number 13 seed. Jensen Monroe to the rack for 2. And a great start for Merrimack. Up 2-0.
The Tomahawks looked great during warm-ups, I got to say that.
They look
great
like
shots.
They look like a different team in warm-ups for sure. Fitch Hennessy with the basket for Keene. And it's a 2-2 game. Roy comes off the cut. Baseline drive. Nice feed to Drew McCarthy for 2. And the Drews come out from the student section. It's 4-2. That's number 5, Messiah. Back over to Jamal Stanley for Keene. Stanley pressured by Rosa. Gets it over now to Fitch Hennessy. Hennessy deep 3. Way off the mark. And the rebound to Keene. Schmidt jumping on the ball. Gets the jump ball. Oh my, it'll be Merrimack ball. Matt Schmidt looks like a different player right now. He looks like he is bulked up.
He's got the ups for sure.
Oh my
Saw
God.
that during warm-ups.
Certainly has the size. 6'9".
Wow.
We saw him throwing down dunks during the warm-ups.
It's just a little shorter than me while I'm standing on these bleachers, I guess.
Exactly. Monroe to the rack. And we have a foul. So Jensen's going to get a couple free throws. And the Keene foul is on number 12, it looks like. That was on number 12, Andrew Prock. And Monroe to the line for 2. We do have a federation rule change to let you all know about this year as Monroe sinks the first. Each team will now have 5 fouls in a quarter before the penalty is assessed, as opposed to the 10.5 that they used to have. No more 1-and-1s.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be a 2-shot foul after 5 team fouls now in a quarter. Rosa with the hand check.
Brian, I'm going to do my best to remember that, but you might need to remind me a game or two in here.
We'll certainly remind you throughout the course of the season. Long pass into the backcourt, pressured by Roy on Javon Messiah, the point guard, for the Keene Blackbirds. Find themselves trailing 5-2 here early on. Prock loses the ball. Schmidt on the floor again. This time, ill-advised pass. Tipped out of bounds, I'm going to say off of Roy. And it will be Keene ball. Schmidt did not get a lot of minutes last year, and now he's in the starting role for the Tomahawks. And nice take to the rack. Beautiful defense by Schmidt, but he loses the ball. Messiah blocked by Schmidt. He's got 3 blocks already. Oh, a game changer in the middle. Make it 4 for Matt Schmidt.
Oh, wow.
Oh my.
Wow.
And a turnover for the Tomahawks. Prock kicks it over to the corner. Messiah for 3. No good. The rebound by Prock. Evan Spindler kicks it back to Fitch Hennessy. And Keene will get a timeout. Wow, what a defensive start tonight for the big fella, number 34, Matt Schmidt.
Absolutely.
And with 5:25 to go in this first quarter, the Tomahawks have an early 5-2 lead.
Well, this is going about as great as it was billed at the top there, Brian. So I think this is going to be a great contest tonight.
Yeah, these two teams have met on opening night each of the last 2 years out in Keene. Both of those games coming down to the buzzer. So I think this is going to be, this should be a good one. We invite you, of course, to follow us on social media. Follow us on Facebook, Merrimack TV, and the artist formerly known as Twitter. I believe it's now called X.
X.
You can follow us at Merrimack TV. Leave us a comment. Tell us how wonderful we are, and maybe we'll shut you out on the air.
Yeah, I'll try and have a peek at the Facebook social media. I think maybe before halftime or during halftime anyway.
Well, that is not the play that Keene wanted out of a timeout.
Certainly not.
As they throw it out of bounds, it'll be Tomahawks ball under their own basket. Rosa inbounds. McCarthy able to reel that one in. Now Roy, top of the key, working on Hennessy. Now he gets it to Monroe, and we get a hold on number 32, Evan Spindler. That will be the second team foul of the quarter for Keene. 5-2 Tomahawks. Opening night here from Merrimack. So glad you could join us. And a foul. Oh, no foul. Rosa was apparently out of bounds there. A little pressure here from the Tomahawks. They are a very athletic team. They will try to use that to their advantage this year. We know they can play some great defense. We saw it last season.
We've already seen quite a bit tonight.
Oh, have we ever?
But yeah, they're building on that from last year.
Messiah puts that one in for Keene and cuts this Tomahawks lead down to 1. Roy, ball fake. Gets it over to the left side. He's held. Off glass and in. The basket counts. David Roy. What an aggressive take by Roy. That is the foul on Spindler.
Are they putting it on the board?
They are. The basket should count.
And if you're looking for a replay on that one, Brian, I got Grace LeMay, our media assistant, has headed over to the budget committee in the cafeteria. So we are without replay currently.
Okay. Grace, our newest staff member here at Merrimack TV. We welcome her.
She's going to let me know when she's back in the studio so we can hopefully catch some replays.
Nice rebound by Rosa. Monroe looks to push the issue. Now McCarthy, down low to Schmidt. Schmidt, little back step, and he missed the shot. Good strong move by Schmidt, though. Shot no good. Rebound by Hennessy. And no good. Rebound by Matt Schmidt.
Another errant pass there.
Yeah, tough pass.
Unfortunately. Opening night jitters, I assume.
Schmidt will take a seat. Ryan Elliott into the game for the Tomahawks. Saw a lot of minutes in his first varsity year last year. Ooh, that was very close to a backcourt. But he was able to establish possession in the backcourt. And we are going to have a traveling violation on Jamal Stanley. Drew McCarthy out, and Logan Day into the game. You Tomahawk football fans will know Logan Day. Roy loses the handle on that one. Keene's got numbers if they push. Oh, what a play by Day, but it's recovered. Hennessy, nice move to the rack.
Oh, man, spin move.
Beautifully done. And it's 7-6 Tomahawks. And a foul on Keene. That is their 4th team foul of the first quarter.
And only 5 in the quarter, right?
Correct. So that means the Tomahawks will shoot 2 on the next foul, on any foul.
Is it on the 5th foul or the 6th foul?
It'll be on the 5th.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
That foul was on Jamal Stanley, his first for Keene. Rosa goes to his left. And the foul is on Sawyer Leppel of Keene. That is now a shooting foul. So that's the new rule right there. The 5th team foul for Keene in this first quarter results in a 2-shot penalty, even though that foul was non-shooting. So this takes the place of the 1-and-1 and those fouls and a half. Rosa misses the first. Tomahawks, as we mentioned, coming off a 7-11 campaign last year, losing to Nashua South in the preliminary rounds of the NHIAA tournament. Good play by Rosa, keeps it in. Loose ball picked up by Monroe. Rosa tries a 3, got it! Jackson Rosa from downtown, and it's 11-6. Tomahawks stolen by Day. Off the glass and in.
Easy 2.
Tomahawks breaking it open here in the first, 13-6.
Another block.
Boy, this team can play some D. 3-point bid, no good. And Monroe gets the rebound. Long pass ahead for Elliott. And out of bounds, it'll be Merrimack ball. Tremendous play by Ryan Elliott.
Wow.
Number 13, Mike Flera. And number 15, Nate Johnson into the game. Nate Johnson will get his first varsity action here. Coming up from the JV squad. Here's Flera from the corner. Boy, did Flera hit some big shots for this team last year. Elliott tries a 3 off the front of the rim. Rebound by Andrew Prock of Keene. Got 2 minutes to go. Tomahawks up 7 here in the first quarter. So glad you could join us tonight, opening night here on Merrimack TV. And we get a foul on Mikey Flera. Second team foul on Merrimack. It'll be Keene possession. Keene last year missed out on the playoffs in Division I, but they were a bit of a nuisance.
Yes, they were, weren't they?
They beat Bishop Girton at home last year, one of the biggest upsets in Division I last year, as Hennessy knocks down another 2. And they went into Trinity last year, had a 20-point lead on the road. Couldn't finish that one. Rosa off glass, knocks it down. Jackson Rosa heating up.
Picking up where he left off last season.
And that foul is on Sawyer Leppel. That's his second. Kason Abbott into the game for Keene. Leppel will take a seat with his second foul. Rosa will look to add to his point total here in the first quarter. He's got 6 already. And his shot no good. Day able to save it for the Tomahawks. Wow. Great hustle.
It's a big brain move right there.
Tomahawks are 2 of 6 from the line right now. So they got to clean that up, as do they right there as well.
It's a little bit of a jinx on my part.
But looking like a very athletic, very strong team here early on.
Very cohesive.
Absolutely.
I'll use that adjective.
Flare up, bounce pass ahead. And Johnson missed the layup. Nice rebound by Day. And they will reset. Rosa, his shot is blocked by Isaac Nelson. He comes back and gets a piece of it. Hennessy for 3. Way off the mark. And the rebound to Johnson. Oh, tipped out of bounds. They're going to say that one's off Flera.
A little too hot to handle.
Back into the game is Jamal Stanley for Keene. Hennessy will take a seat for the end of the quarter. Keene coached by Ryan Boulay. Merrimack Austin Denton, his 4th season. We got a foul on the floor. And it will be on Rosa, his 2nd. 3rd team foul. We heard Jackson introduced tonight as the General.
Oh.
Tremendous job by the announcer tonight.
Absolutely.
He's got a future.
Yes.
Ryan Elliott with the steal. Johnson over to Rosa. He thought about a 3 there. And they're going to slow it down, try to get a good shot here in the final 35 seconds of the first quarter. Johnson to Flera. Flera stops and pops. No good. Rebounds to number 4, Jamal Stanley. Stanley closed off on the baseline. Nice defense again by the Tomahawks. Rosa to the rack. No good. And Day was out of bounds.
Cool little move there.
Seconds left. Monroe will come in for Rosa.
And here comes the pizza.
15-8 Tomahawks. Final 10 seconds of the first quarter. Three-point bid here. Gets off the front rim, and it's no good. And the Tomahawks with an impressive first quarter here on opening night. They lead it by a score of 15-8. So Justin, I gotta ask, have you downloaded the new Merrimack TV app yet?
You know, I downloaded the Merrimack TV app on day 1.
So if you have not downloaded the Merrimack TV app, I highly suggest you go and do that today. I mean, just think of the content.
Yes.
You can find on Merrimack TV all these basketball games, all the games we've done the last 4 years. Catch it on the Merrimack TV app.
Absolutely. You can watch these games live on the app. You can catch meetings live on the app.
Yeah,
any kind of content is going right up on that app there. And you just open it up and you can search, you can scroll through however you like it. And it's free. You can get on.
Take it anywhere you want.
On your Apple iOS, on Android. If you're so inclined, you can get on Roku, you can get on Amazon Fire Stick, and you can get on Apple TV as well.
I've done that as well.
I believe it does work on Apple laptops as well, although it's not built for that, but we did try it on our laptops, and it does work on the laptops as well. So take it with you or bring it home, whatever you like. It's free. Just type in Merrimack TV.
We love that app for sure, and tremendous item to have in your app collection.
Absolutely.
As Logan Day opens the second quarter with a foul.
I'm going to lean into this one. Absolutely. Okay.
Absolutely. Very nice.
Yikes.
So this is game 1 of 16, and we get a lot more of those jokes where that came from.
I am going to be working on them all season long, so buckle up, folks.
That's it. You never know what you're going to get here on Merrimack TV.
You're pretty much just going to get that same joke from me throughout the rest of the season here.
Absolutely.
So maybe we should just start a tally.
So Keene with the ball here to start the second quarter. That last foul was on Logan Day, first of the quarter for Merrimack, and another turnover. Elliott pushes the issue. Gets it ahead to Drew McCarthy. They kick it over to Flera. Long 3. Yes!
Wow.
Oh, you got to like what you're seeing so far if you're a Tomahawks fan. 18-8
Absolutely.
is our score. Just the pace they're playing with, very, very different from last year. Nice defense here by the Tomahawks, tipped away by Ryan Elliott. Ooh, almost a travel there. I think I say that was a jump stop. Keene will reset. Hennessy gets by Day. They kick it to the corner. Three-point try, no good. Rebound by Drew McCarthy. Flera steps back. Three-point bid, no good. And the rebound to number 12, Andrew Kroc. So Hennessy now to number 20, Casey Abbott. Abbott trying to work on Flair. A great defense by Flair. They're just so smothering. Good help by Logan Day. 3-point try, no good. Rebound off Keene, out of bounds.
And I want to remind you, if you're out there and you want a shout out, go to the Facebook page, Merrimack TV, leave a comment under the post about this game, and I will try and read that during halftime. Hard to get to them otherwise, but that big gap in halftime gives me a little bit of a reprieve. Try and poke through those.
Elliott, corner three, got it! Ryan Elliott!
Oh my goodness.
Yes, indeed. 21-8. Tomahawks. Boy, they're looking sharp here tonight on opening night.
I'd say they've certainly grown as a team.
I think so. This is number 5, Javon Messiah. I think I've been calling him Hennessy for a while. Abbott for 2. Apologies to the family of Javon Messiah. Mike Flero wide open for 2. Looked like he was just camped out there. 23-10, Merrimack. Messiah for 3.
Wow,
Put
downtown.
that on the board. Messiah now with 5 for the Blackbirds. Flera kicks it to the corner. Jensen Monroe, baseline drive. No good. Now here's Messiah. He'll pull it out for Keene. Trying to get this back into single digits. It is 23-13. Good strong take. No foul on the play. And here come the Tomahawks. McCarthy pops it. Gets it.
And in case you didn't catch it on the screen there, Brian, although I know you did, we got Grace back in the studio, so we'll hopefully be getting some replays. I don't know if she might need to adjust the time on it down to maybe like 8 seconds instead of 10. I know football, we get a little bit of a breather for those replays. Basketball's a little bit faster paced.
Oh, more great defense by the Tomahawks. Here comes Flera to the corner. McCarthy lets that one fly, and a nice pick by Stanley, up and in for 2. And a timeout by Austin Denton. He'll take a 30-second timeout. Our score with 4:13 to go in the first half. Merrimack 25, Keene 15. Well, this is our first of 2 games this week on Merrimack TV. We'll be back here Friday night for the girls' home opener. The Warriors of Winnicott High School will be in here.
That should be a good one.
To take on the Lady Tomahawks. That'll be Friday night at 6:30. You can catch Coach Brian Dugan's squad.
And for those of you who are interested, we got wrestling actually on Thursday night.
Oh, excellent.
We plan on broadcasting that live. I believe that will be their opener as well.
Yes.
Be looking forward to that. We've got the winter concert actually on Wednesday, and it had got double booked, and they ended up shifting wrestling over to Thursday evening. So,
Oh, very nice.
so we'll have that winter concert on the Merrimack TV app after the performance. Unfortunately, we can't do that one live, but within the week we usually have that up.
What are you guys doing over at the station anyway? My goodness.
Everything you could possibly think of, Brian, and more.
Johnson baseline cut by David Roy, and he couldn't finish. What a great backdoor cut by Roy. Now to the corner, 3-point try is good. Sawyer Leppel with the tray. 25-18 is our score. And a turnover by the Tomahawks.
Have a look at that one.
Monroe back to Roy, top of the key. Tomahawks by 7, about 3:20 to go in this first half. Monroe with the trade. Ugly shot there. And it'll be Merrimack ball. Boy, Monroe looks like he's grown. Roy has grown a couple inches, it looks like. I mean,
Kids eating their spinach.
absolutely. Monroe Little spin move, and he is blocked. But David Roy gets in there, and they're going to get a foul on Roy. So that will be the second team foul on the Tomahawks in this second quarter. Yep, I'm already marking them in the second half.
Get that eraser out.
My goodness. The scorebooks have not been updated for the Federation rule changes. So we got to get creative. Roy to Monroe.
Is that a no-look pass? That is nice.
I think so. There's Nate Johnson. He's a sophomore. Now Johnson, three-point try, no good. And Elliott able to get the rebound for the Tomahawks.
The ball movement here by the Tomahawks is just unbelievable. They are right on it. They just all seem to be keyed right in.
David Roy puts one down. He's got 4. And let's get another look at that one. Little elbow J here. Three-point try from Hennessy, no good. Rebound by Jensen Monroe, and he'll look to push. Johnson, they're going to get, no, an offensive foul. What? I'm not sure what that was. They're going to call it on Nate Johnson.
Guess he must have had his feet planted.
Third team foul. The official originally signaled block, then he went to a charge. I'm not sure he knew what he wanted to call. And a foul on Jensen Monroe. So that will be the 4th foul of the second quarter for the Tomahawks.
Nevertheless, we thank the refs for everything they do.
Oh, absolutely.
If you're interested, you can check out the NHIAA website, nhia.org, I believe.
Yes.
I know they're always looking for officiating. Any interest at all, check it out.
Logan Day guarding Messiah. And they get Day for a hand check. So correction, that is going to be the 4th team foul of the second quarter.
Still 2 minutes to go here.
That could be a chance for Keene to get back in this game. Leppel gets it over now to Nelson for 3. No good. Rebound by Logan Day. And Roy's going to slow it down here for the Tomahawks. They'll get their offense set up against this man-to-man defense for Keene. Elliott gives Day a screen. Now pops out top of the key, gets the pass from McCarthy. Now Monroe. Left hand puts it up now for 2, and he'll go to the line.
And as we're closing in on halftime there, I will just throw it out there one more time. If you want to go to the Facebook page, Merrimack TV Facebook page, check out the post about this game and leave a comment. We will try and shout you out at halftime. Let us know where you're watching from, maybe what you're snacking on.
That is
who are you rooting for?
That is the voice of the Slezhammer.
Yes.
Justin Slez. My name is Brian Gagnon, and can you believe season number 4 here of our basketball coverage?
I'm in absolute disbelief.
Started in the very strange COVID season of 2021.
That is an understatement, Brian.
When this building had 5 people in it.
Yeah, it was spooky.
And we are still here today. Here is number 4, Jamal Stanley. They get it back now to Leppel. Now Stanley guarded by Elliott. Good cut by Messiah. Oh, what a dish. But Merrimack able to steal it. Nice bounce pass ahead. Another bounce pass to Roy. Oh, what a finish.
Unbelievable. That ball movement I was talking about, Brian, you got to check this one out again.
Let's get another look. Look at this one. Woo! Meanwhile, on the other end, nice rebound by Monroe. Bounce pass ahead to Mikey Flera for 2.
Get it.
Flera with 7 points all in the second quarter. 33-18 Tomahawks.
Half a minute to go here.
For reference, the Tomahawks had 30 points in their playoff game last year against the Purple Panthers. Actually, I'm sorry, 32 I think they ended up with. They have outscored that here in the first half tonight.
How do you remember that, Brian? You got a steel trap of a brain there, huh? For certain things, maybe?
Anybody who watched that game will tell you that was a painful game. 4 seconds left in the quarter. 3-point try, no good. And Messiah able to get it off. But it's no good. And an excellent opening half for the Tomahawks. Our score at halftime is Merrimack 33 and Keene 18. And I would say a statement opening half by these Merrimack Tomahawks, Mr. Sles.
And there's the student section. Lit up. They are lit up. And how could they not be after this first half here? Unbelievable. Unbelievable first half by the Tomahawks.
Yeah, certainly a big difference from last year. The pacing, the passing, the teamwork, the athleticism of the team. I mean, you could just see so much growth in this team in 1 year. And we'll see how they do against the big boys. I mean, you still get games. Obviously, coming up this year, you got to play Pinkerton, you got to play Bedford. So some of those teams. But gotta like what you've seen so far from the Tomahawks, and we hope you're enjoying tonight's game.
Yep, I'm loving it. And you know what else? I got Jason Kimball, and not to just dive right into these, but Jason Kimball before the game said good luck to the Merrimack Tomahawks. And speaking of energy, Kara Hennessy says love the energy and the steam. Thanks for correcting the names for KHS. So
excellent.
Thank you, Kara.
Of course,
Kara. I'm gonna have to get corrected on that one too, and Jason as well. We got a few minutes, so if you want to chime in here on the Merrimack TV Facebook page, drop us a comment. We'll shout you out.
Yeah, we appreciate you all watching tonight. We've got some other action around the state tonight as well. North leading Dover, 23-16. Over in Nashville. That's a pretty good game over there. And we'll look through for some other scores, see if we can find anything. But Portsmouth and Alvern also playing tonight on the boys' side. That's a pretty good game on the boys' slate.
You say Portsmouth-Alvern?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Exeter taking on Londonderry as well. And also on the girls' side tonight, we got 4 really good games on the girls' side. I'm sorry, 3 really good games. Alvern and Portsmouth. Alvern expected to be a very good team. Portsmouth coming off a 17-1 season a year ago.
Oh, wow.
They are going to be a factor this year on the girls' side. They're returning their entire team.
A huge factor, I would say.
BG and Goffstown tonight, excellent game on the girls' side. BG post Brad Creek, their first season without Brad Creek at the helm. So we'll see how that looks. Memorial at South tonight. Also a very good girls' game. So, and we've talked about the girls' schedule coming up this year on Merrimack TV.
You were telling me a little bit about it before the
Justin.
game here. It sounded like it was going to be certainly challenging. I think I'll use the word challenging.
When you got the top 6 teams in the state coming here this year, we'll see Dover next Monday night. Next Tuesday night here on Merrimack TV.
Yeah, or Tuesdays and Fridays here for basketball, I think, as far as I can see.
Yep. We'll have Dover next Tuesday night. And then after the break, my goodness, BG, Goffstown, Portsmouth, Alvern, and who else comes here? Pinkerton. And Bedford. Bedford comes here as well.
You know what word comes to mind there? Gauntlet. That is certainly going to be a tough run.
Yes.
I'll say.
Bedford led by Lana McCarthy, who is on her way to Purdue. She's already signed.
Oh, wow.
With a Division I Purdue. So
Really?
we were in for a treat that night, getting to watch a player of that caliber here. So I believe that's coming up in February.
Okay.
So
That's
mark
exciting.
your calendars for that one.
Mark them down.
Pinkerton coming here end of February. That's going to be an unbelievable game. But, first of 16 here this year.
16.
We got an ambitious schedule.
Yes, we do. I'm trying to think of what we ended up with for, say 16 basketball games?
16 basketball games
Okay.
this year. Yep. And
It's like, I saw the graphic. I got sent the email from Nick of all the games. I think we had originally whittled it down from 32 games. And I'm talking about basketball, boys and girls basketball. Yep. I'm talking hockey. I'm talking wrestling. We whittled it down from 32 to 30 initially.
Yep.
I think we might be down to maybe like 27, 28. So we got a big winter ahead of us here. We're excited to have you, whether you're tuning in on Comcast Channel 8, the HD Channel 1072, on MerrimackTV.com, or on the all-new Merrimack TV app. You can get that on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire, on your Apple devices, or on your Android devices. It's free to download. Check it out. We are super excited to have it. Super excited for you to check it out. Let us know what you think of that.
Absolutely.
I think it's great. What do you think, Brian?
I think it's tremendous.
Tremendous. Love that. So we're looking forward to that. And it's also, it's budget season as well. So it's not just sports, it's budget season. So anyone interested out there, we got some budget meetings coming up. If you're interested in what's going to be going on in the budget, town council's got their budget, school board's got their budget. As I mentioned before, the school budget committee is meeting tonight and quite a few times to go over all the budget lines, try and make sure we meet the needs of the community. So. So tune into those on the Merrimack TV app, or you can come on down to either Town Hall or wherever they happen to have them. Budget Committee meets in the cafeteria here at the Merrimack High School.
So we got about 3 minutes to go until the start of the second half.
3 minutes or so. Let me see. I'm going to pop in here one more time into Facebook. We'll see if we got anything else here. It sounds like we've got a ticket winner coming here.
50-50, yes. Yeah, we thank you all for joining us tonight, following us on social media. Wait, we got another future broadcaster down there.
Yes, we do.
I love the
or mathematician, who knows?
The enunciation and
and the pizzazz.
It's clear, it's concise. I'll tell you, I'm impressed.
Unbelievable. I got no more comments on our Facebook here, but I'm going to plug the winter concert.
Absolutely.
Tomorrow evening, right here at the Merrimack High School in the gym. Merrimack TV will be covering it, so if you're not able to come down, you can check that out on replay on the Merrimack TV app. If you are able to come down, I believe the winter concert starts at 7 p.m. It should be a good one. The winter concert, I do believe the chorus does a few numbers for us. I don't want to misspeak and say the jazz band will be there as well. I'm not sure the jazz band will be there or not. But
now, is this a holiday concert, I would imagine?
I believe it's some winter selections for sure.
Yes. Jensen gets his introduction. How about that?
There we go. It's never too late.
Those of you who missed it at the beginning of the game, the announcer here at the H. Dana Taylor Gymnasium, one of the students, does a fantastic job.
Oh, yeah.
Got a little overzealous, I think, and just happened to miss Jensen in the starting lineup.
Things happen.
But,
all is forgiven.
It's his senior year and opening night, but, all is forgiven, Good first half, though, for Jensen, and great first half for the Tomahawks.
Absolutely.
What I really liked was the balanced scoring for Merrimack in that first half. You had Jackson Rosa with 6 all in the first quarter, Drew McCarthy with 4, David Roy with 6, Mikey Flair with 7, Logan Day with a bucket, the aforementioned Jensen Monroe with 5 and Ryan Elliott with 3. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different scores.
Yeah, that is you're spreading it out there. That's good.
I believe that's everybody that got into the game except for, let's see, Johnson and Schmidt were the other 2 that got into the game. So 7 of the 9 guys that got in for the Tomahawks getting in the book in that first half. For Keene, Fitch Hennessy with 6, Jamal Stanley with 2, Javon Messiah with 5, Sawyer Leppel with 3, Kaysen Abbott with 2, for a total of 18 points. And your score at the end of the first half, Merrimack 13, Merrimack 33.
Yes.
Keene 18.
I was just going to let that one slide, Brian. Still early in the season here.
It's very early in the season. Justin, you can't expect mid-season form.
I would never.
I mean, I've already screwed up one name.
We're just getting warmed up.
That's right.
I really got to make sure I got some puns for next time too. The absolutely thing is not quite. I mean, it's doing it for me, but I don't think it can last. And right before we start here, I just want to remind folks, if you're interested to find out more about Merrimack TV, you can email myself, Justin Slez, the Assistant Media Services Coordinator, or the Media Services Coordinator, Nicholas LaValle, at Merrimack TV at merrimacknh.gov.
The Nicholas LaValle.
The Nicholas LaValle, as we get ready to start here.
So it'll be Merrimack ball to start this second half. Very strange now. Merrimack was on the other side for years, and now they're sitting to our left and shooting to our left in the second half.
A lot of big changes this year.
As Drew McCarthy adds a couple.
You know, as an Aries, Brian, I don't like change.
Yeah.
But you know what? I accept it. I'm going to accept it.
You accept change, yes.
Reluctantly.
Here is Fitch Hennessy. He gets it over to Evan Spindler, who sat a lot of that first half after picking up 2 quick fouls. Stanley inside to Spindler, working on Schmidt. Tried to kick it back out, but it was tipped out of bounds by Jensen Monroe.
You know, speaking of change, Brian, I think I am going to actually like the 5 fouls per quarter here. I like that.
It is. I like it. I
Okay.
like it.
All right. You're on board right now. Let's check back mid-season, see how we feel.
Exactly. 2 for Andrew Prock right there. That'll get Keene on the board in the second half. Let's get another look at that one.
Check that one out again.
Nice little
Like
reverse
a little
layup here.
almost.
David Roy puts it up and in for the Tomahawks.
There it is.
8 points for Roy. 37-20, Merrimack. Stanley working on Rosa. He gives him plenty of room there. Spindler now going to work on Schmidt. Kicks it back out to Prock. Now Messiah from downtown. No good. Oh. And Stanley is going to get the foul over the back. Second foul on Stanley. First on the team.
Apologies to the audience for my sympathy grunt there. That like he came down a little weird there, but everyone looks fine. Everyone's fine.
Everyone's good.
I'm fine. Everyone's fine.
Little token 1-3-1 pressure here from Keene. Now Schmidt. Little spinorama, no good. And a nice defense there by Stanley.
Faked me out with that one.
This is Hennessy, gets the screen from Prock. Spindler over now to number 5, Javon Messiah, no good. And the rebounds goes out of bounds. And it will be Keene ball. Trailing by 17 here in the early stages of the second half.
See if they dialed up anything different here.
Nice play.
During halftime.
Real strong finish there by Evan Spindler. 37-22. Monroe, baseline drive, working on Spindler. And he turns it over. Messiah. Guarded by McCarthy. Nice steal by Roy. They got a 3-on-1 the other way. Monroe.
Nice dish.
Blocked. Oh, what a play by Stanley. and company. Stanley and Hennessy in that one. And we get a foul here on Merrimack.
Brian, you're the expert here. Did they change up their formation a little here at Keene?
Yes.
Or okay.
Absolutely. So
they
extended their defense. They're in kind of a three-quarter court.
Okay.
It's a 1-3-1. So they kind of put 3 guys just behind half court. They're trying to slow Merrimack down. That's the goal of that one.
I'd say that's a good strategy.
It's a very good strategy. If,
the way Merrimack's been playing tonight.
If you're Ryan Boulay, that's a great strategy. You typically do that or a 2-2-1 press. Nice tray there by Javon Messiah. He's got 8. And Keene's right back in it. It's 37-25. Messiah with the steal, and he's fouled by Roy. So prior to that, Jackson Rosa had just picked up his 3rd foul. So little foul trouble here for Merrimack. Roy now with 2.
Yep.
He'll
Still
sit.
A lot of time here in the 3rd.
Oh, plenty of time left for Keene, and it seems like that adjustment at halftime is working.
Absolutely. I'm not a basketball guy, but I noticed something was a little bit different.
But
so
very astute observation, almost like a color analyst there, Justin. That was very good.
Be getting my color bonus in my check this week, I guess.
See, there you go. Messiah to the tin, and it's blocked again. Logan Day, that ball is tipped out of bounds. It will be Merrimack ball. 4:40 to go in this 3rd quarter. Merrimack with a 37-25 lead over visiting Keene. Opening game of the 23-24 season. So glad you could join us. Rosa with something there.
Kind of a rocket at the rim.
Was it a shot? Was it a pass? Was it a bird? Was it a plane? I don't know what that was. Now Merrimack's
It wasn't a bucket, though, unfortunately.
It was not, no. It was a turnover, I can tell you that.
Yes.
This is Fitch Hennessy, guarded by Logan Day. Over now to Stanley. Top of the key, Spindler, back to Hennessy. Keene trying to slow down this Merrimack team. They're really doing that. Hennessy kicks it back. Proc for 3. Airballs it. And he's going to hear it from the student section.
Certainly is. And they're not shy tonight. And I don't know they're going to be shy at all this season.
No. Mikey Flera to Monroe at the free throw line. Nice little runner for 2.
We'll have a look at that one again. Nice little touch.
Beautiful touch shot there by Monroe. 39-25. Proc will try another 3. Oh, that one's a little closer. Got some rim there.
Nice grab, toss back in.
Hennessy kicks it back to Messiah. And the 3-point try is blocked by Rosa. Rosa is saying, no, of course, I didn't touch it. No way. Sorry, Jackson, I think you did. 39-25.
Student section loving it right now.
Messiah, bang for 3. That's his 3rd triple of the game. Let's watch this one again from the corner.
Nice.
Rosa. His shot no good. Rebound by Messiah. Keene can get this down to single digits with a basket right here. 39-28. Stanley. Oh, a beautiful take.
My goodness.
Through the defense. Austin Denton wants to talk about it. And Keene is within 9.
Absolutely fired up after that one. That was a nice looking play right there.
My goodness. A little breakdown in the Tomahawks defense right there, and you can feel the momentum shifting to my right here. 39-30. here in the third quarter.
If you're watching tonight's game and you feel so inclined, you can head on over to Merrimack TV Facebook page, leave a comment under the post about tonight's game. We'll try and give you a shout out. We'll love to do it. Already heard from Jason and Kara. I should probably stop saying that name until I get a clarification on that one. But happy to shout you out during this game, whether you're a Tomahawks fan, whether you're a Blackbirds fan. Let us know who you're rooting for, what you're snacking on, that kind of thing.
Here is Logan Day with the basketball. Oh, and a great steal by Messiah. He is taking over in this third quarter for Keene. 39-32. Look at this pick right here.
Wow.
Elliott is fouled by Spindler, and that's going to be his third. Second team foul of the quarter for Keene.
Tomahawks looking to reel it back in here.
They're going to have to. They are having a really hard time with that 1-3-1 pressure from Keene. And again, it's really token pressure. It's not like they're coming full court. It's just enough to slow these guys down. And it is working. Merrimack is befuddled right now.
They're definitely feeding off of that momentum before. You slow it down, and it's just a much different looking game right now, Brian.
So a turnover here for Keene. Boy, they could have really gotten Merrimack pinned here. They were down by 7. That could have got it down to 5, even 4. Merrimack is led by as much as 17 in this one. Oh, what a move by Jensen Monroe.
Look at that one more time.
Monroe with the spinorama right there. 41-32 Merrimack. And a foul. Looks like it's going to be on Day. Nope, it's on Monroe, his second. Team's third of this third quarter. Fouls will reset again. As part of the new rule, they'll reset to start the fourth quarter. Here is Messiah. He has been so good in this third quarter until that moment. As he turns it over to Merrimack. 9-point lead for the Tomahawks as they look to get back to double digits. Flera gets a screen from Ryan Elliott. And going to have a warning on Monroe and on Stanley. Apparently getting a little too friendly down there.
Yep. Thank the officials, always professional.
Very nice job there, just kind of reeling it in.
Find out more about officiating if you have any interest at all. They're always looking for officials. NHIAA.org. Check that out, please.
Rosa takes advantage of a switch.
Whoa,
Oh, what a left hand by Jackson Rosa.
Goodness.
Oh, pretty finish.
And we'll look at that one more time, because why not?
Wow.
Yeah.
43-32, Merrimack back up by 11. They're just scoring a lot more consistently than they were a year ago.
Yes.
Last year, it was a tractor pull watching some of these games. They are scoring much more efficiently this year.
I was going to say that, Brian.
And we have a foul on Jackson Rosa. That's 4 on Jackson. They're going to get him out of there.
Yeah.
And they do. This is Noah Morrison getting his first action of 23-24.
See what he brings to the table here. Hopefully some buckets.
Great D on Messiah. Great rebound by Hennessy for 2. Fitch Hennessy has 8.
That air ball chant very briefly before it was cut off by that bucket.
Hennessy silences the student section there with a great rebound, offensive rebound and finish.
At the student section, I don't know if they know what to feel right now as they did at the top of the game here.
Monroe to Elliott. Long three. Yes!
Oh, my goodness.
That'll end the third quarter. A big tray
Hey, let's
from
check it
Elliott.
out.
Right up over the top and in.
Nothing but net?
Yes, sir.
Oh, man.
We are through 3 quarters here in Merrimack. Our score, Tomahawks 46 and the Keene Blackbirds 34.
Let's send it back over to the Tomahawk section here.
That was the third quarter that was pretty much dominated by Keene. They got 16 points. They outscored Merrimack 16-13 in that quarter. But a big tray there by Ryan Elliott.
Yeah.
To end the quarter.
Carry that momentum right into quarter 4 here. Then we'll be talking. All right, let's see what we got here. Looking for a shout out, and wouldn't you know it, I'm going to call Carolyn Masterson an official super fan of the Merrimack Tomahawks. She's chimed in here. She says, "Let's go, Merrimack."
All right.
She was kind enough to send over a clip that we played during the football game last season, during the football season, not too long ago. I wish I could remember what the dance was. It had something to do with budgeting, I believe.
Oh, no.
But famous or infamous dance, so thank you.
Wow.
Thank you, Masty.
Well, Keene will get the ball to start this fourth quarter. Oh, and they take advantage of a half-court trap there by Merrimack, or an attempted half-court trap. Look at him. The two guys jump out there. A couple of quick passes, and Keene finishes. Elliott for three.
Goodness. And you should have seen him shooting before the in warm-ups here. He was spot on with his shots and bringing it to the court right now, right when the Tomahawks need it. Unbelievable.
49-36. Elliott with 9 for Merrimack. Again, no real star on this Merrimack team. They are just deep and talented.
I think the true star is teamwork.
Absolutely. Nice defense here by the Tomahawks. Proc's going to try it. 3, no good. And the rebound to Fleras.
Trying to take it around.
Loose ball is to Keene. Proc off glass and in. Oh, what a hustle.
Wow.
A lot of hustle points there for both teams, but Keene.
All right, let's see the hustle one more time. Why don't we see the hustle? There it is. And
off
the payoff
glass
right
and
there.
in for Proc. So Denton wants a timeout. They're going to talk things over.
Back to 11.
49-38. Well, if you haven't downloaded the Merrimack TV app yet,
what are you waiting for?
what are you waiting for? Do you like basketball? Do you like hockey? Or, I mean, is the zoning commission your jam?
The zoning board, yes.
I
I
mean,
mean, why not?
Check it out.
It's budget season. It's a hot time of year to get that app. So
Do you like the smooth and silky tones of Andy Berkeley on the hockey broadcast?
who doesn't?
I mean, I could meditate to Andy Berkeley.
Yes.
Check it out. Merrimack TV app. Download it today.
Anywhere you can get an app. Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire, on your Apple phone, on your Android phone.
Andy's a legend. I mean, that call last year of the semifinals, absolutely tremendous. Check it out.
He always brings the energy.
Elliott for 3. No good. Oh, that would have brought the house down.
You could feel it. You could feel it.
Oh, that's going to be an offensive foul on Messiah. You can definitely see here, he dipped the shoulder.
Man, if Elliott sunk that 3, that would have been it right there. And hear it from the student section, letting him know he can't do that. So probably making note.
Rules experts in the crowd.
Oh, absolutely. A lot of them.
That is how you break the 1-3-1. And Monroe just couldn't finish. You got to attack the 1-3-1 from the corners, and that is how it's done. Keep the ball out of the middle. Here's Hennessy, guarded by Ryan Elliott. Three-point try by Messiah. Hits the...
Oh, what is going on
what do you call it? The rope up there, or the belt, or whatever that thing is.
That thing.
Well, Jackson Rosa back into the game. He's got 4 fouls. So the next one becomes increasingly important, as that will knock him out of the game. So you got to try to get the zone to shift here. They do. They attack from the corner. Nicely done by the Tomahawks as they break the zone pressure. Flera kicks it over to the corner. Now Rosa. Little soft lay-in and an offensive foul. And that is it for Jackson Rosa. And Denton looking at him saying, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, that's
4 fouls. You can't drive to the hoop like that.
That's exactly the phrase he was using just there.
Yes. 8 points for Rosa to conclude his night. Tomahawks lead it 49-38. It's like Roy, Elliott, Day, Flera, and Monroe out there for the Tomahawks.
Brian, I'm telling you, I'm still on the edge of my seat here. We still got 5+ minutes to go, and Keene is just sticking with this plan and it's working.
Ooh, they get Monroe for the foul. And, well, he's been a pest all night.
I really wish I had a separate camera for my my student section over here.
Wow. So not only was that a foul on Jensen Monroe, they called that a shooting foul.
Aye.
Well, second team foul. Proc goes 1 of 2 from the line. 49-39. Keene is hanging around. This thing's not over yet.
Back within a handful of buckets here.
Oh, my goodness. Proc with the, I'm sorry, that was Isaac Nelson with the block. Tipped out of bounds. What a block by Isaac Nelson. It's a 10-point Tomahawk lead. Far from over here in Merrimack. 10 points, 5 minutes to go. Make it 8. Keene has got it down to single digits.
Wow.
Javon Messiah. What a game he is having. 15 points. Elliott to Flera. They'll kick it out and they'll start to melt some of this clock here. They want Keene to come out and play him. Shot clock's still a few years away here in New Hampshire.
Is that so?
It is coming.
It is?
Yep.
Oh, boy.
Rumor has it. It is coming.
Rumor has it.
And it's for times like this.
Yes.
Where Merrimack could literally just hold the ball and melt it.
Yeah. Play by the rules you're dealt, I suppose.
Yep. Roy, between the legs, pull up. And it's no good.
Man.
It'll be Merrimack ball. And there's a disagreement from head coach Ryan Boulay. He wants them to get together.
Not looking good.
Now, I don't know if he's going to get the guy at half court to overturn the call from the guy that was right under the basket.
Yeah, I don't know.
If that happens, I would expect Austin Denton to become a part of the rafters here at the H. Dana Taylor Gymnasium.
Yes.
We have an injured player for Keene. We hope he's okay. That looks like Stanley, Jamal Stanley. I think he came down a little awkwardly.
Yep.
Well, we've got 4:09 to go, and Keene has really dominated this second half.
Absolutely.
I would say as much as Merrimack dominated the first half, this second half has been all Keene. As Stanley gets a nice hand from the crowd.
Little ginger walk over to the sideline here. Hopefully he's fine.
Well, it will remain Merrimack ball. Logan Day to inbound. Day throws it in, and it's tipped away by Isaac Nelson. I have been very impressed with Nelson and his defense tonight for Keene. Ball goes into the backcourt, and David Roy. Merrimack nursing an 8-point lead. They have led by as many as 17. It was a 17-point game at halftime. 33-15 was the score. Since then, Keene has dominated. Merrimack's just they're gonna take as much time as they can off the clock.
They really are. I'd like to see him sink one here too.
Ooh, Roy thought about it, but he says the clock is my best friend right now, and he'll pull it out. Nashua South did this to Merrimack in the playoff game. For those of you who were there.
Yes. You gotta finish
Great
that.
job by Roy.
Wow.
And Elliott picks it up and gets a timeout. So Merrimack will get a timeout here. 8-point lead. Of course, I referenced that playoff game, and I suppose in the interest of, I guess, full, just getting it out here. You know, it was a tough loss for the Tomahawks. They lost 38-32 last year in the playoffs to a much better South team. Went in there and got within 1 point in the final minute and a half, and South just milked about a minute 20 off the clock.
Yeah, it was a hard one to watch.
It was very, very tough. And their defense, I think they allowed one field goal the entire second half of that game. You could kind of see where this was headed this year. The defense was so good in that game, and they couldn't buy a bucket. They played so well. It was the 4-13 game. Merrimack, the 13 seed, and nearly pulled off an amazing upset. But that was last year. This is this year. Now we get that out.
Yeah. All right, got that out of the way.
All right.
And Tomahawks definitely looking like a much improved team.
I think that game served as fuel for them. And as they turn it over, Hennessy almost knocked it down. Oh, the Keene bench was ready to explode.
That would have been mighty unfortunate.
Foul on David Roy. That's his third. But Keene has the clock stopped right now, and Fitch Hennessy at the line.
Roy giving just a look of disbelief right now.
Hennessy's got 2 shots.
Tomahawks.
First one no good.
Tomahawks got to be very frustrated right now.
Keene, this is only their 4th free throw of the game.
Here come the Boo Birds.
Hennessy hits it
from the student section.
49-42. This is as close Keene has been in a long time. Flare up. Over to David Roy. Roy almost blows a tire there. Over to Monroe. They're not going to shoot it unless it's wide open. They want a layup. 7-point game, 2:48 to go. They're in free throw and layup mode right here. Day turns it over.
And you can't let
it's
that
going
happen
to be
right now.
Keene ball.
Wow.
Uh-oh. The collar's starting to get a little tight here. It's, Day tips it out of bounds. If you're a Tomahawks fan, you are sweating this one out now, folks. If you're a Keene fan, you got to be really happy with how they have played in this second half. Especially this fella, Javon Messiah. Oh, a big 3. He almost knocked it down. That would have been huge. But the Tomahawks get the ball back. Monroe to Roy. And he draws the foul. Almost finished it. He'll shoot a pair. And the foul is on Javon Messiah. That's only his first foul. Second on the Blackbirds, and David Roy is at the line. He'll try to get into double figures. 8 points tonight for David. And that's a brick. 49-42 Merrimack. A little closer than I think they were expecting.
Especially at the
halftime.
Yep.
I think we expected a close game early on, but after that first half, nice offensive rebound there from Merrimack. After that first half, we thought this was going to be a laugher. And a foul on Isaac Nelson, his third.
All right. Here we go.
And a shooting foul.
What does that mean, Brian? Three shots now? No, 2 shots. Is it all 2 shots anyway?
They're going to say he was in the act of shooting. Wow. Oh, no, possession. Okay, possession foul.
Okay.
I was going to say that would have been a fiction novel. Flare puts it down.
There we go.
And the foul. That was huge, my friends. And the student section loving it. Well, this is the interesting thing now about the Tomahawks on this end of the floor. The second half used to be the opposing team shooting right in the face of the student section.
Right.
I thought
absolutely.
that was a big home court advantage for the Tomahawks.
100% agree with that, Brian. I was just thinking that.
But very different now this year. 3-point play for Mikey Flera. He's got 10 points. That is the difference right now, 52-42. Oh, and a foul on Elliott. That might be an intentional.
Oh.
He definitely grabbed him.
Like a little bit
They're going to talk and see if that was
an
intentional foul. I don't think he made a play for the ball there. You could certainly make a case for an intentional foul. It is an intentional foul. That is now the reason for that is you have to make a play for the basketball. And in that case, Elliott just grabbed his jersey. And that's an easy call.
Yeah, and right now is when you would want the opposing team shooting towards the student section.
Exactly.
Right here in the second half.
Exactly. To me, that's what made this building one of the toughest places to play for opposing teams.
I'm wondering whose decision that might have been.
I really don't know. I don't know if that.
I'm gonna put it maybe in this. We could pop it in the suggestion box to just switch back.
I mean, shooting in front of those animals over there. Messiah for 2. What a take!
Oh my goodness!
Javon Messiah. Tomahawks have numbers, but Roy is going to pull it out. The clock is more important right now. It's a 7-point game. Keene with suffocating defense here in the second half. It has been a tale of 2 halves. Roy to the 10 for 2.
Oh my goodness.
10 points for David Roy.
And we'll see that again.
Right to the rack. 54-45. Hennessy on Day. His shot no good. Rebound Monroe. And we're down to the final minute. And they cue up the warm the buses chant.
Oh my goodness.
In the student section. Timeout by Austin Denton in the Tomahawks. 52.8 seconds left.
Let's get him.
As they look to secure an opening night win here, 54-45. And there they are, folks, the Merrimack student section. But yeah, very, very interesting decision to switch benches this year. And
this isn't the end of this conversation, Brian.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But historically, teams have had to shoot facing those guys in the second half. But we'll see how it goes. Tomahawks with a 9-point lead. The story of the second half, though, has been the play of Javon Messiah for Keene.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean,
Offense, defense.
15, 17 points total, and 12 of those in the second half. Defensively, he's been a stalwart. Andrew Prock has been outstanding also in the second half. He's got 8 for Keene.
Yeah, regardless of the outcome tonight, I think they can feel pretty darn good about this game tonight. Still just under a minute to go. Let's see what they're gonna.
Keene's gonna need to foul here, and they do. So the difference there, if you're not a real big basketball fan, the difference there, yes, Keene is quote-unquote intentionally fouling him, but he's trying to get the ball at the same time. He's not grabbing the jersey or pushing the body or anything like that. So it's a what we call an unintentional intentional foul.
Oh, okay. I'll call it that if you want me to.
Clara hits the first.
Very nice.
But that's the difference between what Elliott did and what Messiah did right there. He was definitely trying to foul him. Flera knocks them both down. He's got 12. Tomahawk lead is 11. Messiah. Oh, that timeout takes 3 off the board.
That's unfortunate.
For Keene. Wow. Well, Messiah really didn't know his coach was calling timeout there. But nonetheless, 56-45 Merrimack. We hope you'll join us again on Friday night right here from the H.J. Taylor Gymnasium. We'll have the girls' home opener as they take on the Warriors.
Looking forward to that one.
Of Winnicott High School.
Yes.
They're out of Hampton. They usually bring a crowd.
Yes, they do.
Remember the boys' game here last year? This place was
rocking,
chock full of people. And I would say it was probably 2-1 Winnicott. It was crazy here.
And coming off that timeout just before that 3-point shot was made. Let's see what Keene might have dialed up here.
35 seconds left. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, that's a over and back. Out of the timeout. And Coach Boulay looked at him and said, yes, you did. Second time tonight, Keene has come out of a timeout and thrown it and turned it right over. Well, we hope the displeasure of the coach there did get on there. Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, he was not happy. Oh, here's David Roy. He's going to shoot a pair. First one, no good. I'm going to do a player of the game this year, Justin.
All right.
I'm going to name a player of the game.
I love that.
So stay tuned. We'll have the player of the game after the game. I just came up with that. What the heck, right?
I've never heard of such a thing.
Logan Day with the rebound. Roy's going to get it over for the Tomahawks, and that's going to just about do it.
Yeah.
Keene's going to call off the Dogs here, and so will Merrimack. Well, this crowd comes to its feet here in Merrimack.
Great effort by Keene, though, in that second half. Unbelievable play.
And the Merrimack Tomahawks come away with the win tonight, A little uneven in the second half, but they come away with the win with a 57-45 victory tonight. Tomahawks go to 1-0 on the young season. Blackbirds go to 0-1.
Student section bidding Keene a fond farewell.
Well, I think there are so many options for tonight's player of the game.
Yeah, I don't know why you would put yourself in this situation, Brian, because it was just an all-around team effort tonight.
It really was.
If it was mid-season and you've already done a few of these player of the games, like maybe you could pull out like the team was really the player of the game tonight. But
you know what?
Are you gonna pull that tonight?
I got one.
Okay,
I got one.
All right, let's hear it.
Your player of the game tonight is Ryan Elliott.
Okay, yes.
Elliott hit, I think, the biggest threes of the game in that second half when Keene had the momentum, and Elliott just hit two massive threes, one to end the third quarter, one to begin the fourth quarter. Those were the biggest momentum-changing baskets of the game.
Yes, absolutely.
I think it's Ryan Elliott tonight. But to your point about the team effort, let me very quickly here go over the points tonight because this was a team effort. Jackson Rosa with 8 points. Drew McCarthy with 6, David Roy with 11, Mike Flera with 12, Logan Day with 2, Jensen Monroe with 9, and Ryan Elliott with 9 for a total of 57.
Wow.
For the Tomahawks. For Keene, it was Fitch Hennessy with 9, Jamal Stanley with 4, Javon Messiah with 17, Andrew Prock with 8, Sawyer Leppel with 3, and Kaysen Abbott with 2. Evan Spindler also added 2 for a total of 45
yes.
tonight for Keene. They turned the scoreboard off on me.
I still got it on my camera here, so I got you, Brian.
So that's it.
That's great.
For tonight.
Absolutely great start to the season here. I'd like to remind folks, if you are around tomorrow, Wednesday evening, right here is the winter concert at the high school, right here in the H. Dana Taylor Gymnasium. On Thursday, we have wrestling, same place. And Friday, girls basketball, same bat time, same bat channel.
Absolutely.
And same bat place, if you will. If you haven't downloaded the Merrimack TV app, please do. I think you'll really like it. You watch games live, anywhere, anytime. Catch the replay. Also catch all those great meetings and all kinds of other events on demand, anytime. That Merrimack TV app, Apple iPhone, Android device, Apple TV, Roku, Amazon Fire Stick. Thank you for joining us. This is Merrimack TV, your community, your voice.